Every now and then, our home, our space, and let's face it, our life can get really messy and we need to declutter or get something organized pretty quickly. Today, I'm going to share with you my 3 favorite decluttering techniques that I use all the time. They all work really well, but they're good for slightly different things, so let's dive in. The number 1 technique that I often use and that you can use if you don't have a lot of time is what I call the skimming technique. Think of it as dealing with the surface layer of stuff, skimming the cream off the milk. You can do the same with your space. So you don't need to empty everything out. You can take a section, a room, a drawer, or whatever, and you can skim the surface off. What does this mean? Well, it means going into your wardrobe or your space or the toy room or whatever you're looking at right now and going, here are a couple of things that I know that are broken, they need to be replaced, they just need to be gotten rid of, they need to go in my declutter pile. So if there is a particular top that you don't wear and you don't like and it just looks at you every time you open your wardrobe but you don't deal with that item, you don't need to declutter the whole dang wardrobe to just take that shirt out and go, you know what? I don't like this anymore, it doesn't fit me, I've gained weight, I've lost weight, whatever. The skimming technique is really, really good when you have very little time, but I guess its downfall is that it doesn't let you to get to the bottom of a space or reorganizing a space. It is great for decluttering and you can go through it pretty quickly. You do not need a rhyme or reason as to how you do it. But what I recommend you do before you use this method is have a space in your mind and go in and try to skim the surface off it. Get rid of those couple of things that are broken, get rid of the trash or recycling, get rid of that item that's just been staring you in the face and it just needs to go into your car because it needs to go get returned. Put that in your car right now. The skimming technique is not about making it perfect, it is about progress over perfection. The second technique that I use probably most often here in my declutter challenge, and I will link the playlist to my declutters below so that you can follow along. But my favorite technique, if you have a little bit more time, is to empty the space out. Now you can of course section this to a drawer, like you don't have to declutter your whole bathroom. You can do one shelf, one drawer, one box, or even just your makeup bag. But the emptying out of all the stuff helps you see the full inventory of what you have, how many shirts, how many pieces of makeup, how many coffee mugs, and it allows you to actually have a serious inventory think about how many coffee cups or t-shirts or mascaras you need. This technique is really great if you have some time and you're able to time box that time to just that space that you're looking at. I use this all the time for my pantry, my kitchen cupboards, and you would have seen a lot of those in the declutter series. Now you don't have to clean and declutter at the same time. This can be done really, really quickly. I have seen people move through cupboards and drawers and even wardrobes really, really quickly because you are not organizing, you are decluttering. So getting rid of items, putting them in the box of donations that's going to your charity shop or straight into the trash or the recycling. This is a really, really great tool to declutter, but if you feel overwhelmed and you don't have time, you either use technique number 1 or you use this one, but you time box it and only do it on a small little section. The third and final one is for those of you out there who are a bit competitive, and it is the challenge technique. You would have seen these around social media or here on YouTube where you go around and you pick 10 items from around your house that can go out your door right now. It's a little bit different from the skimming technique. The skimming technique is more of a mental unload, whereas this third little step is more of a game, making it fun and building a little bit of momentum for yourself. So you can either pick a challenge that's already out there and existing, or you can set your own, or you can involve other people in your family and go, hey kids, go find 3 toys that are broken that we can get rid of today, or get 2 of your stuffed toys that we can donate to charity. And by doing it that way with yourself or other people, you can turn it into a bit of a game and start building momentum. You can back this onto another challenge and say do 5 items a day from different spaces in your home, or you can just go, oh, it feels really overwhelming, I'm gonna start here.